Alright, thought I'd do one little camper update. The only thing I did was I relocated the stabilizers. I didn't like them tucked up underneath, so I stuck them on the frame of the trailer so it reaches longer. And I think that's about it for as far as the camper goes. We are camping in 2 weeks, so I was trying to get everything done. I did make the plate for it. I actually had leftover body paint from my car, so I just painted it to match the car. Came out pretty good. And another thing I got for the trailer is the tongue lock. So it's not going anywhere. I know you can break these things off, but no one's really going to make all that noise in a campground trying to beat the thing up and get it off there. It has one of those round keys for it. Things are a pain to get off. Yeah, I'm going to put some grease in there to keep the water out. But what I found with it when I was putting it on, if you run the chain through and just leave it dangling out, it'll you can still pull the chain right out of it. But if you take the chain from one side and wrap it around and do the same with the other one, as you can see I got both of them run through there, you can't pull it out. It's not going anywhere. And I'm also going to get a padlock for this to keep it locked up. It's 8mm, so I just got to find a lock with a 8mm shaft on it, so that way I'll have this locked and this locked. So it's more of a visual deterrent than anything, because like I said, no one's going to sit there at a campsite and beat the hell out of it, and it'll make a lot of noise and draw a lot of attention, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, they'll drive by and be like, I ain't messing with that. And if they did bypass this and bypass the lock, I still have a GPS to get my camper back. So but yeah, this was like 40 bucks. I can put a link in the description for it. There's other cheaper ones out there. This is like middle of the road one. I don't want to go too crazy spending a ton of money on it. Yeah, it's right now it won't go anywhere with when you run it through both ways and lock it in really tight. But that's all it is. Yep. And I know some of you guys like flashlights, so this is what I'm going to be using for my camping in 2 weeks. I ordered another one, so I have two. This one's made by Refund. It's actually really nice. It comes with a rechargeable. Comes with a charger for the battery. Here's the battery. It's a 18650 battery. It's not really standard for most people, but I use them quite a bit, so I have a nice charger for it, so I won't be using that one. Yep. So you can use either a single 18650 battery, or you can use, comes with a AAA adapter. I haven't used this yet, so I can't comment on how long it lasts, but it also varies on what batteries you use. But I have it for just in case, but I'll bring some AAAs, you never know. I have plenty of these. And the specs aren't on the box, and I can't find the instructions anywhere. But I'll put a link to this in the description also. I got it on Amazon for 18 bucks. There's also a zoom on the head here, so you can adjust the beam. You can go in and out with it and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It also has a high beam, low beam, has a SOS signal, and also strobe. Strobe will come in handy if you run across a bear or some other wild animal. You can blind the hell out of them. They can't get you if they can't see you. But I believe it's 900 lumens. It's daytime now, so I can't do like a night test on it, but it'll light up the whole area really nice. Yeah, so I can turn it on here for you. That's the high. What I also like about it too is if you're going through the campsite and you don't want to disturb people while they're, at night, or just, don't want to wake anybody up, you can narrow the beam, so you can not disturb anybody. Yeah, it's nice. I actually use this thing when I'm working on my car. It's a lot better than those cheap little Harbor Freight ones like this. Those things are junk. This one's really bright, and like I said, you can narrow the beam if you're going to the campsite. Because I hate when people do that to me, and it's really annoying, shining the lights through the tent and stuff, or through your windows in your camper. But be a little more considerate. This is the actual lock for the tongue. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the description, because you could put it'll fit a 1 7/8 to 2 5/16. Mine is a 2-inch, so right in the middle, it fits perfect. And for $40, why not? Yep. So that's a couple of things I got for upcoming camping trip. Like I said, I ordered another one of these. I also ordered a headlamp. I probably will never use it except for I'm working under the car, but I'll bring it just in case. I don't like headlamps very much. And that's about it. So like I said, I'll leave a link to the flashlight and the tongue lock in the description, so you can check them out. Like I said, it's a great little flashlight. It's not very big. You can put it in your pocket, and it's bright. And it's adjustable, and for the beam, you can just use one hand on it. Just use your thumb. Like I said, as far as durability goes, I work on my car with it. So I drop it on the ground and prop it up against something in the engine bay or something. I'm usually not pretty nice with some tools. I just throw them around. So I held up this long, and I had this for a couple months now. Yep. Like I said, $18 and $40. Can't beat it. I think that's about all I've been doing. Just gathering a few things here and there for everything. And only thing I've done in here is I got board, 1 second, and put metal, or I put the aluminum in. It's not perfect. I got some fine tuning to do on it, but it's alright. No one's going to see it but us. And we also made a little plaque of all of our geocaching pins. Did that the other day. My girlfriend and I had a little team effort on that one. That's our first wall art on here. That's pretty good. Looks almost store-bought. Yeah. We're doing a few more pieces out when we get more things we want to put up on the wall here. But other than that, and we got Shrek for the baby because she likes Shrek, so we'll be watching that on the DVD. Yep. Well, I think that's about it for now. If you have any questions, comments, you can post them below. I'll link anything you guys need for stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I should have done that the first time instead of tucking up underneath there. Because now when I activate it, goes right to the floor now. And I can still have room to get the tool in there to jack it up a little bit. I got it on both sides. So that's about that. And like I said, 2 weeks we'll be down in Willow Bay and camping out there for a weekend. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully get a new GoPro by then and do some time-lapse video, do some nice edits.